Hi guys, welcome back to the Free Life Left channel. I am finally back on Death Stranding 2.
Good morning, Sam.
Hopefully my...
There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know. And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated.
Right, just a little warning to you all, my capture card is kind of busted at this very moment. As you can see, the frames are dropping quite bad. If there's like a weird cut at any point, you know my audio's cut out, and I will try and clip it together. That is on me to fix it at some point.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
I've just realised my audio was loud, and I apologise if you didn't hear me at the start. But I was saying, welcome back to the Free Life Left channel if you couldn't hear me. Capture card's fucked. And if the frames drop, I'm sorry. If anything, I'm... Like, if... How can I explain? If the scene looks kind of chopped, it's because I've lost audio and I've had to restart my recording. So I will apologise if that is the case.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
No.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
God. By the gods.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Where's my vehicle? Let's ride.
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully.
Right, now let's not ride. We can walk from here, it's fine. Oh god, I forgot how to play. Okay, what's that? I doubt that's going to do anything. Wow, a trophy. What have I fallen for?
Are you injured, Sam?
What the fuck? Alright, so I guess we do need a vehicle. Alright, let's head back and get a vehicle. Oh, why is this not... It's stuck.
Stretched it too far.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, fuck me. God, I'm sorry to go and get a car and come back for the rest of him.
Just like that, Sam.
Right, here we go. Right, to pick up the rest of it. And we are off to the races. Right, now we are driving. Oh God.
I feel them, Sam. They're very close now.
By the gods! Get me out! Thank God for that. Tree.
That's the place, huh?
Slow and steady. Slow and steady. What the fuck am I stuck on?
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam?
Si, senor.
The drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. Don't seem to be any significant issues with the contents.
I'm taking 5% or less. Haha. What's that try for complete? Oh, wow, episode 3 is done.
The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
I don't remember how many episodes there are in this game. $17. Damn. Weapon to attack cannon. Wow.
Now displaying your current order grade.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, till all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own.
The town down below.
You've probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan.
tar cannons.
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. While fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive.
Well, I'm not. Okay, I need to go.
Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Let's ride.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Fuck this.
Who's that? A waifu. I'm unarmed. I've left all my gear in the car.
Think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
Right, let me.
Follow her into that facility.
Oh, hang on a minute. I want my stuff first. Cargo management. Hello? Anybody home? Wow, pretty garden. Wow, a pregnant waifu. Josh would be so proud.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about this.
Rainy.
Tell me who you are first.
You're the picture of health, Rainy.
You too, little man.
Got some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainy, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Let's ride. Oh Jesus! Shit killed me. Episode 4: Raindrops.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Paragrams are great, but nothing beats a hug. I'm sure you already know. This is Rainy. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
We're not going to point out that she's pregnant.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Dollman's got something to say.
Heading out already, Sam? Can I sleep in a little longer? I suppose not, huh? I was glad to see Rainy in such high spirits. She's grown so bright and energetic, almost unrecognizable from our first meeting. A pity that her child shows no similar signs of development. Rainy used to be much more quiet and withdrawn. She seemed averse to spending time with people, dolls too. It was singing and dancing that got her to open up. I'm something of a performer myself, though I've never showed anyone. The Rainbow Valley greenhouses are the product of our researchers' hard work. And thanks to you and me, those invaluable structures will endure for a good while yet.
Right. Let's get some snacks on the go. Let's ride. Ale, where's my vehicle?
seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
Why am I catching a kangaroo?
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation, the kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area.
Cheers.
Once you've arrived, use your Ultra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Well, I guess I'm rescuing a kangaroo. To adventure!
What in the world?
What in the helly?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Okay. Wow, it really is a war zone. Come on. By the gods! By the gods!
Hey, Sam, over there. I see the kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
God.
Look out, Sam. Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible. All right, time to make our getaway.
By the gods, I can't see! By the gods, it's a war zone out here.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
By the gods, it's like a Michael Bay film in here. Fucking put the burners on. Oh, there's a tree. Lou, this is no time to have fun.
Just a bit further now.
We were just in a fucking Michael Bay film. Holy shit.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that you...
I'm a bit burnt.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the Kyle network.
You want to check on the kangaroo? Cube connected. Weapon data. Decoy holo grenade. A grenade that produces decoy holograms draw enemy's attention. Nice.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the time portal came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the time fall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. So I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
We need to leave right now.
Please.
God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power. Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm. Poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display.
Thank you.
Bridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us. The animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Kangaroo seems to be good and healthy. Nothing to worry about.
Story of Rainy, a song that we played. Okay. A song that can be played, okay.
I hope you'll continue to work with us. The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away.
Can't wait to
Just save
not
your
use
life
it.
if you run afoul of any troublemakers.
What's so special about this kangaroo?
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject.
You mentioned a reserve.
It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations.
Alright, I'm heading out.
Cheers, Sam. Really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference.
We'll see about that.
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Sure, champ.
Order complete. Well done.
Thanks for stepping up.
Toot toot.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall and not the
I am no longer shackled.
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses, so it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Sam, it's Charlie. You'll be happy to hear that a request has come in which will take you to your next destination. Unfortunately, no nearby facilities have the capacity to prepare the cargo. So it's going to be a long-distance delivery from West Fort Knott instead. Moreover, this request requires you to transport a large quantity of cargo. Careful consideration will need to be given to your route and your means of traversing it. You'll also need to think about what equipment you might need. Only then should you commit to a plan of action. Access the delivery terminal at West Fort Knott to pick up this main order. Oh, and the DHB Magellan can take you there, if need be. Just open your ring terminal and select chart course to request transport.
Right, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you for watching, and also I might live stream this, so instead of recording an episode every now and then, about an hour worth, I might just live stream this on Twitch and then just upload the raw VOD as a part. I will mention in the title as well that it's a VOD from Twitch and all that. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and it's been Aaron from 3 Lives Left. Bye bye.